What's up, Trubies? Shut Up the King here, and I'm here to bring you my review for True Blood Season 5, Episode 6. There's a lot to cover. Let's jump into it immediately. This episode actually starts off where season Episode 5 ended, and on a side note, let me just say really quickly, it was something weird that happened. During the previews of what happened previously on the last episode, they were showing the group walking through the scary house or wherever Russell Edgington was being held. And Alcide said something very interesting. It was like as they were walking into one of the rooms, he smelled and said something to the effects of, "Wolves have been here." Now, I remember watching last week's episode very intently, and there was at any point did he ever say anything to that effect. Like, seriously, like, if he would have said that, the part where the episode ends where he's getting dragged away, I would have known immediately what dragged him away. But I just thought that was kind of funny how they slipped that in there that, oh, he had said randomly that, oh, wolves have been here. Because again, he did not say that in that episode particularly. So I'm going to call BS on that. But anyway, back to the review. So the episode starts off with Alfie again being pulled away by the wolf. It was actually wolves from his pack. Apparently, they have been working with the authority on dragging people and taking care of Russell Edgington. And again, this isn't anything typical because when Russell Edgington was first introduced, he actually had wolves under his command when Tara first got kidnapped and was taken to his house and she tried to escape and she was running with her slave feet through the grass. She was being chased by wolves. So again, this isn't anything that's like new to vampires controlling werewolves. So essentially, what ends up happening is Russell Edgington goes for Sookie, and she uses her fairy optic blast and shoots him across the room. She's actually getting pretty good with her fairy abilities, which is good because again, I'm tired of seeing Sookie literally put herself into danger every week and then have no way to defend herself. So good job, Sookie. So anyway, Russell Edgington is eventually caught, and the black guy that I can't remember his name, but he was from Spartacus. The black guy from the Authority, he literally is taking charge of this team, and literally he surveys the area, tries to figure out, he doesn't want to leave any witnesses. So Bill and Eric convince him to say, okay, just let us glamour them, and they won't remember anything, and he agrees to it. So they glamour Sookie, and well, Bill glamours Sookie, and Eric glamours Alcide, but he actually performs the ultimate cock block and basically glamours Alcide and tells him, hey, you will protect Sookie with your life and blah blah blah, but you're not sexually attracted to her in any way. You're actually disgusted by her, and I just thought that was kind of funny because I'm like, really, Eric, really? You're gonna really glamour him and make him feel like Sookie is disgusting, like ew, like he got cooties. I'm like, come on, man, seriously, cock blocking, TB cock blocking. Anyway, so that whole scene is ended. They take Russell Edgington away. Sookie and Alcide end back up at her house, and she's basically discussing things with him. Sookie did not get glamour. Bill did not glamour her. She still remembered everything. And of course, Eric glamoring him, she figures it out and quickly heals Alcide. So, he has his memories back. So we won't get any drawn out episodes of him not remembering how he feels about Sookie. They didn't go that angle. Thank God. So, the Tara Jessica storyline. Tara's actually a pretty good fighter, which doesn't really surprise me because when she was human, she was pretty much a badass. And I don't think when you first get turned to a vampire, your fighting skills are based off of who changes you, because Jessica was turned by Bill, who was actually older than Pam. So it's not like, so technically, if it went by who bit you, Jessica should technically be stronger than Tara, but it clearly looks like Tara's a better fighter, which doesn't surprise me because Jessica, when she was human, was a meek young teenager. So Tara literally kicks Jessica's butt, and they stop the fighting. So that whole friendship we thought would be developing over the season, probably not gonna happen. Uh, Jessica's ex-boyfriend, he is a hot mess. He's dressed like an emo. He's running around, trying to get killed, killing himself. It's kind of pathetic, dude. Get yourself together. On the other front, Sam, he's recovering in the hospital. His girlfriend, who did not die, I thought for sure she would die. There's apparently, that whole storyline going on with him trying to figure out who is trying to uh, kill Soups, I guess as they call him. So of course, bottom line is, again, it's just, the show is still moving around. Again, the episodes are getting better, and I do appreciate that. But again, we still got all these little, minute storylines going on everywhere. And again, some storylines you care about, some you don't. So it is what it is. Let me see what else happened of importance. Yes, the Authority. The Russell Edgerton goes back to the Authority. And again, I'm going to put this out there. I knew there was some more snakes in the grass. I knew when they said it was a woman who um, helped Russell Edgerton go. I knew it was an Eric's sister. I knew it was that other chick. But again, I don't. It was proven when Russell Edgerton towards the end of the episode. Essentially, what's going on. And then again, the black guy from Spartacus, he did not interrogate those other people. He just straight killed them. And again, if he is following the agenda of the Authority, then he should not be killing humans. So he has to be a part of this rebellion that's going on, because clearly none of them, all the other people who believe in Lilith, or maybe they do. I don't understand this whole storyline. Do they believe in Lilith or do they not believe in Lilith? Because, essentially they're just like, Russell Edgerton feels like humans are food, and they feel like you can coexist with humans. But then you have this Lilith aspect that's going on with it. So it's a little convoluted. So I'm just trying to wait for them to flush that out more. Bottom line is, the main guy from the Authority, he's getting ready to assassinate Russell Edgerton, not assassinate, execute him. And right when he hits the button, it doesn't go off. Surprise, surprise. Because the other girl went to go see him before he was brought back for execution, and I knew she was a part of it. So apparently Eric went to go talk to his sister. He figured it out, tried to get back in time, but by the time it happened, he was already standing, Russell Edgerton was already standing over top of him, stabs him with the knife, and as we assume he's dead. Now, again, he didn't turn into a exploding pile of jelly right away. His face started moving around, and he didn't die right away. But again, we'll find out next week. I think he's dead, but then again, it would be such a waste of a character. I mean, he just got off of SVU, Law and Order. He was a great fit in the show. He's only been in 6 episodes, so I almost feel like, what a waste of a character if he was to die this early. So who knows what's going to happen. But overall, I'm going to give this episode a solid 3. Again, I like where some of these storylines are going. The free storyline going on with Bellfleur. Again, I don't know how much further that storyline can go. Lafayette, Lafayette had this hilarious exchange with his mother in the hospital about him trying to save Jesus. And I think when she said Jesus, I think she meant Jesus. And not Jesus Christ, but I think she meant Jesus, and that was kind of the whole little funny thing. They were going back and forth. God loves you even though you're a bastard, or something to the effect of that. It was hilarious. And let's see what other little storylines. Other than that, nothing else that I really want to report. But again, of course, you know how this works. I want to know what you guys thought about the episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you not like it? Let me know in the comments below. Thumbs up again if you love some True Blood, and definitely subscribe to check out some more of my videos. This is Show Enough the King, and I'm going to bed.